Well, guys, we're having a nightmare scenario here. About an hour and a half ago, I had to call 911 and get my dad sent back to the hospital because he should never have been sent home. He's not eating, he's not drinking, he's really confused, and we think there's something gastroenteral going on because both my mom and my sister woke up this morning sick as dogs, vomiting, diarrhea, fever. It's probably norovirus, and I have not caught it, but I was never in direct contact with any of the messes he made. I am washing my hands very, very frequently. Anytime I touch something, I wash my hands. Anything outside of my bedroom anyway. But my mom is just too sick to deal with dad, and he was not holding up his weight because normally he can transfer to his bed, to his bedside toilet commode. As long as there's someone there to help him balance, he can bear his weight and do it. But me and Miriam, the weekend caregiver, God bless her, we we had to struggle with him together. And still, she was just red faced and sweating. She's Korean, she's very sweet, she has a voice like a little bird. Good morning. I love her so much. And because my mom is down sick, I had Miriam take me to the grocery store just to get some basics: bread, bananas, applesauce, chicken noodle soup, some TV dinners, just so that we're fed for a couple days. Although I'm going to have more TV dinners than I thought because my dad's not going to be eating his. And I'm going to have bananas because he's not going to be eating his. But I got ginger ale for mom because she was asking for that. And um, I had to ask around for help, but then I had to ask Miriam because I just had no other options. So she helped me with that to get that done because, I needed wheels. It wasn't stuff that I could carry. I can walk to the store. It's just there would be too much for me to carry at once. It would be too heavy. And I would be stumbling around like a drunk. But in the middle of all this, I'm starting my period. So, like, I'm going to be down anytime, because once the flow hits and the cramps hit, that's it. I'm down for a couple days. So, I made the 911 call because we called the hospital first for my dad to ask what do we do, and they said we'll call 911. And he's just going to be stuck there until somebody's functional enough to drive there and talk to them or whatever. They got a screen cap of all of his meds, because I have a Google Doc with his meds on it, so that I can just bring it up. I don't have to list all the stuff. They can just take a picture of it with their like tablets. So, but holy cow, my mom does not get sick very easily. So when she gets sick, it's pretty wild. But since her and Marcy were both in contact with my dad, direct contact, that's probably how they got sick. And he probably caught it in the hospital while he was there with the UTI, and then it came home with him, because the timing is about right. He came home Thursday. So, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yeah. I'm having allergies, that's why I'm coughing. But, postnasal drip, it's gross. But, yeah. So, now that my dad's out of the house, I've calmed way down because I was kind of panicking all day because if he needed to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I wouldn't be able to help him. And he can't lay and poop, but mom is too sick to come in and help him. So she won't let me go near her because she doesn't want me to get whatever she's got. Like I said, I suspect it's noro. So I'm not using her bathroom. I'm only using my front bathroom. I got my pads out of there, so I've got them. But good lord. I mean, this is a real shit hit the fan scenario, and I'm just amazed at how calm I was because I made the 911 call. I've never called 911 before, but I did it and I was so calm because if it was my mom, I'd be a bit more upset and scared. But because it's my dad and, he's, he's sick and, on top of his advanced Parkinson's disease and the fact that he's my abuser, when he's out of the house, I really just don't care what happens to him. He's in caring hands that can take care of him because mom and me can't right now. she's too sick and I'm too small. Because my dad's 6'5", 170 pounds. I'm 5'1", 80 pounds. My mom is 5'3", like 110 pounds. Combined, we're not enough to take care of him. So, yeah, nightmare, shit hit the fan scenario. And I'm coping. I'm surprisingly okay. I mean, I just came out of a mental health crisis, Thursday and Friday, and I saw my therapist and I blogged about that. But good lord. Just good lord. It just it, it just seems like it's one of those cycles where crap happens, crap happens, crap happens. So, and it's almost, let's see, last year he was in the hospital for a UTI and we thought he was going to die and then he didn't. And I mean, we were so convinced that was it that I said all the goodbye things you say. And then he didn't die. And he didn't even remember that I was there. So, anyway. But that's that, and I'm okay because he's not here and he's not my problem now. So I can focus on mom and mom can focus on recovering. And I'm trying to get her to think long-term care facility, but she's very resistant to that. But I want this to be a wake-up call. I don't think it will, but I hope it might be. But I just want her to get better because it's scary when mom gets sick. It's scary. I'll be alright. I'm hanging in there. The major problem is out of the picture right now, so I'm alright.